Like I mentioned, we're going to be grabbing a few worms here today to put into this bin, this new bin. I only want to do about anywhere between 30 and 40, anything more than that, maybe 50. They will be of all different sizes, maturities. This is my compost bin here. I know it's not great to compost with worms, as the summertime it does get very hot, but it's an experiment I tried, and it's worked out okay. Really good mulch for the summertime garden. The worms don't seem to they seem to live in the winter, and they're okay in the summer for the most part. There will be times when they accumulate to the edges if it's too hot, and I'll transport them at that point. But as you can see here, you got some worms really get together, I guess, to stay warm. Some squirrels above me. Find some of the cardboard that I put in here. They will you'll notice how you'll notice, but if you see some of the cardboard and some of the paper, they really get in between that in an effort to stay warm in the winter time. You'll see that too with some of these types of shoots from plants. If I open this up, I'm sure there'll be some in there. Yes, you get deep into the grooves. Let's see. A lot of the top part of this is frozen. It's pretty cold here in the Northeast. It's single digits at night for sure. The last couple of days have been single digits during low double digits during the day. But these guys seem to be pretty active. The one's deep here. I think that's good enough here to start with. So it's about 20 to 30 worms. It's going to be interesting to see how they multiply in the new bin. The more I'm thinking about what happened with the bin, you know, the bin was in the basement. We do have heat in the basement. I uncovered the bin, so I'm assuming that a lot of that dry air just really dried the whole bin out. If the bin had been covered, I bet the moisture would have been kept. It's the first time I uncovered my bins, so let's see what happens. I think that's a good amount. Alright, what you can see we have here is some cardboard at the bottom of this bin. I wet it. I don't know if you can tell, but it is wet front and back. There are holes drilled at the bottom of this bin, which does filter out into the bottom bin, which you can use for good plant water. A lot of the nutrients that spill out will come down into that. So what I'm going to also put into here is some leaves, mulched up leaves. Just cover that base. Spread it out. And we're going to take the worms that we just took out of the bin, composting bin, drop them in here. Let's see what happens. I'll put some food in here in a couple days. Just monitor it week by week, see how it's progressing.